Morning, health seeker. I have a quick message for you today. Thank you, I think. So, this is what I hear several times a day. It's quite interesting for me as a chiropractor who practices a technique known as advanced biostructural correction. It's one of the things that we do at Spinecentral. And for those of you who followed some posts, you probably get the idea that this thing creates a massive change in people's bodies. It literally rebuilds your body. It takes you back in time. You get the body that you used to have, with nice upright posture, nice flexible, mobile, like just great things, amazing things happen off the back of this technique. But here's the interesting fact about it is it's not the easiest thing to go through as a client. From a client's perspective, it's fairly challenging, particularly in the beginning stages when you're starting to learn how your body works. You're working through the worst of the problems that you've accumulated over the years. Yeah, it's a bit challenging. And so, like, there's these stretches that we do to a spine. Like, we take the spine to its limit of its range of motion, and we push just a little bit beyond that to pull through adhesions that build up over the years around the problem areas of your back. And that's like, it's not painful, but it's uncomfortable. It's not an enjoyable experience. Like, you'd have to be a bit of a psycho to enjoy it, right? But it's necessary, and it gets the job done, because once that's done, like, you've cleared through a barrier that was limiting your healing, limiting your physical potential, and then you can progress onwards and you grow through that issue rather than just simply oscillating around the same problem back and forth. Like, you actually make progress. Okay, so that time that you're experiencing discomfort there is probably 1 second, 2 seconds max, and it's immediately over, and you immediately feel different and better afterwards. And there's a couple of other rolling type adjustments we do on the lower back that have a little bit of tenderness associated with them, and that again lasts for about 1 second, 2 seconds. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. Like, an overall session with us lasts around 10 minutes, and out of that time you're probably going to experience about 4 or 5 seconds where you're uncomfortable. The rest of the time is nice, easy going. Like, it's not difficult. Like, the rest of it is actually pretty enjoyable, I have to say. Like, I'm actually a client of ABC myself. I get these adjustments 2 times a week, or at least once a week, now for 3.5 years, and I pay for it as well. So I understand what this is like from the client's perspective. And so here's an interesting thing. It's like, we hear these type of comments at the end of the session, like, thank you, I think. And it just gets me thinking about the importance of understanding the difference between what you want and what you need. Like, we all want a nice, comfortable life, right? We all want to have the body that works well. We all want to just experience the day in ease and comfort. But what we really need is to go and push through our barriers and push through our limitations and evolve and expand as a human being. And so when you look at it at that perspective, like, what does my body need? My body needs to work through these problems so that I can get the higher performance and potential and health that I'm looking for. But what I really want is massage. What I would really prefer is to just lie down on the bench and have someone say nice things to me, listen to nice music, and just have a soothing process. But the challenge with that is it doesn't take you where you want to go. You're going to end up oscillating, like I say, around the same problem. And over time, actually, what happens is things get worse and worse and worse. Look at the average 50, 60, 70-year-old that you know, and just take one look at their body and tell me, does that thing look like an elite functioning machine? The vast majority of the time it's going to be no, and it doesn't have to be that way. That's a body that's unfortunately degenerated because damage is in there and no one's helped them get it corrected over their lifetime. And so what do you want for your body when you are 50, 60, 70 years old? How do you want to function? How do you want to perform? And so this conversation around what you really want and what you actually need is very, very important, because just focusing on what you want in the moment, like the comfortable, pleasurable life, is going to lead to you oscillating around the same problems back and forth year upon year, and actually over time just progressively worsening, is my experience of and observations of the human race in general. Not everybody, but most people will decline over time. Versus, are you going to expand and push through and reach your potential and actually become better with age? See, ABC is really cool. You can take a person back in time. Literally, their spine can become younger, their physicality can become younger, their performance improves, their energy improves. All aspects of being human can improve as you systematically tackle the things that go wrong. But it's going to cause you to face the reality of getting uncomfortable every so often for probably 5 to 10 seconds a week. Can you handle that? If you can handle discomfort for 5 to 10 seconds a week, then you have a shot, you've got a chance. But if you just want to get massaged, I'm afraid you're going to oscillate and probably regress over time. So, hope that message makes sense. It's a big difference between what you want and what you need. Right now you're probably sitting there saying thank you, I think. Anyway, have a great day. Take it easy.